Death of long-form content is a nonsense.
5% of the branded content is 90% of the engagement.
Trust is an all-time low.
Credibility is a massive issue. It's not just what you say, it's also how you say it. 71% of the C-suite we surveyed said they found content from brands to be boring, repetitive, and self-serving. And this is probably because too many brands are playing it safe and kind of going for the forgettable middle, as we call it. You don't develop any kind of position on anything, you're just trying to play it safe.
Recent research showed that over 50% of C-level executives around the world have granted net new business to a vendor as a result of engaging with their branded content. But conversely, there's also just over 50% who would discount working for an organization or with an organization if they produce content that wasn't at the level of expectations of that CEO.
We live in a world where 5% of the branded content is 90% of the engagement. You need to have a strategy for, okay, how do I become part of the 5%? You have to take some risks and create something that is proprietary and bold and has a strong point of view.
So our approach at LinkedIn is to take a big rock piece of content that we then chop into turkey slices and distribute throughout the year on various different platforms to different audiences. And a great example of that is a piece of thought leadership that we created called the Sophisticated Marketer's Guide to Thought Leadership on LinkedIn. And we've used that same piece of content now, updated it over the last couple of years, but it continues to deliver over 75% of our marketing qualified leads.
So design is naturally a key ingredient in any content strategy today, especially to drive engagement from the C-suite. You can have all the best research, insights, or content in the world, but if you don't have great design together with that, then you're not setting it up for success effectively.
I think the death of long-form content is a nonsense. There was some over-quoted statistics from a research company in Canada in conjunction with Microsoft that quoted, I think, that humans now have a shorter attention span than that of goldfish. People filter more quickly than ever before. They're more intense in that process. But actually, people are reading long-form content. There's 9 million CEOs on LinkedIn today, and they are reading content which is on average 1,000 words that's taking them longer than 5 minutes to read.
Credibility is a massive issue in terms of producing content for the C-suite. One way of improving on that is to collaborate or create partnerships with independent outside sources such as universities or publishers or thought leaders, and then attach them onto the project and subsequently raise the credibility of your content effectively.
Our members trust content that comes from an employee of an organization more so than the content that comes from the organization itself. And many of our customers are really starting to tap into that by using their employees to distribute thought leadership. Brands, in that respect, need to be very cautious about where they're distributing content, on which platforms they're distributing content as well, so that the trust that's in the platform it reflects on the brand itself, and there's no doubt that this is going to get worse before it gets better.